All right, y'all. So I finally got the other length of hair in. And I know you guys can tell that it is very much so longer than this length. Of course, this hair at the top is 18 inch. But this hair is supposed to be like 22 inches. And then this is 24. Which you can see how far off those two lengths are. This is too also a different, I want to say a different texture. The hair at the top is like a deep wave and then the bottom is supposed to be raw Burmese hair. I don't know what I'm feeling as of right now. I have to wait until my hair gets old before I can truly see the beauty in it. So anyway, right now what I'm doing is, as you can see at the top, and I mentioned this yesterday, there are a lot of like gaps, and I'm just going in that gap and putting the hair and pulling it the opposite way of the part so that there are no parts. It's not too defined, so you know I can flip and flop it. And then these pieces, of course, are the leave outs that I left out in an attempt to, you know, wand curl or whatever. But I used these last night and they worked because this was still curly, but I jumped in the shower once I put the other hair in, trying to just you know, just kind of mesh it all together and get it combed together. But this is just clearly real short. I am, like I said, putting hair at the top, so this is kind of dry, but I am not worried about that. I'll blend it all together once I'm done. So I was impressed though, because I've never done like crochet on myself. I have done a crochet wig some time ago, but yeah, I mean, like riding a bike. The only thing is I'm barely able to see back in the back, so I wouldn't be able to do my entire head. I don't know, if I had the mirror set up I would be able to, but it's pretty easy. And this is the feather hair. Like I said, this is not pre-looped, but it does have, ooh, like a string. I'm trying to close the thing. Only thing is I probably have an issue with these nails. Okay, so there we go. Pull that through. Then just take the, now my daughter put all the hair in as a, instead of her doing it this way, which I would have preferred her to do, to see if it would make it easier to come out, she tied it like, you know, like a knot. So I'm pretty sure all the rest of this hair, I'm going to have to cut it out of my head and not be able to reuse it, because the string is going to be cut and the hair is going to be in pieces. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. But if I'm getting somebody else to take it out, in all likelihood I will, they're not going to want to sit and take a pin and take them out one by one. I know they're not. So I'm not going to even sweat it. So anyway, I have these two pieces right here left, as well as another whole like little ring of hair. And this, it's about, I don't know, maybe about 20 strands or more. But that should be enough to just fill in a couple of spaces. I'm going to flip the hair over and fill in the other spaces on the other side. Just like I said, going in the opposite direction, if that makes any sense. So since the part is going this way, I'm putting hair in this way and flowing it this way, so that there's not so much of a line of demarcation, I guess, for lack of better words, or just a damn part, because I don't want it parted necessarily. But yeah, up, it is what, maybe 12 o'clock. Hurricane just went to bed. Not that she's asleep yet or not, or nothing, but tomorrow is her birthday, and then we can be over and done with this whole birthday celebration, because it feels like it's been going on for ages. And this is not actually that hard. It's just about, like I said, being able to see. Okay. and then it not being pre-looped, which, okay, so. All right, so it's kind of closing up, if you can tell. I might not need to put any more over here, because like I said, I'm not going to try to part it. Well, I got this one anyway. I'm going to just go ahead and put this one in, and then I'll do the other, the same thing on the other side. And yeah, I like it. I really like it, but I do believe next time, and it's strange because I can feel like this hair at the bottom is getting bushy, whereas to this hair is just kind of remaining in its normal state, the way that I like it. But I don't like the fact that they tried to sell me some 22-inch hair. Well, I would say 16-inch hair for 22 inches. They don't sit well in my crawl space, but we're gonna see. I hope this hair will get a lot more tamed, and it won't be so bushy. Because that's my only gripe with that hair, is that it's kind of bushy. I'm finally able to, well, I won't say able to do it now, because I don't even know when I'm going to have an opportunity to sit down and do it, because of the fact, ooh, it's going to be this week though. Definitely this weekend, I should say. Why did I go all the way through? I was going to say, what the hell was I thinking? Okay, so wait a minute. Put this over here on this side. Put that up there like that. Ooh. And then take this. So here's what the hair looks like. See that? It has like a string right there in the middle. One piece of hair on that side, one on that. And then, of course, oops, let's see. So we go in and we put it on here. And of course, we close it up. And then we pull it through. There we go. And just like that, your girl is doing her own crochet. Oops. Y'all see how I done messed up? Probably done got something all tangled up with the other piece. And okay, so yeah. All right. So now we're just going to go over here and do the same damn thing. All right. Because I really don't need a part, like I said. I just more so want it to be filled in. And I can see over here the same thing is happening. That I need some pieces to go against the gray. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to do with this. I was going to say, what the hell is that out here? But I was watching YouTube. I was watching Kira. What is Kira? Omarion? Kira something. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She's pretty popular here on YouTube. So I was watching her, and she was doing a panel. She was speaking on a panel. I mean, I guess this don't look too bad for it to be a little bit shorter, just because I like the layers. I buy it in layers purposely. But you can see how there's no way that this would be, well, this is the pieces that I'm putting in. So this is the 24 inches. But the 22, it wasn't a true 22. And then 18, well, I don't know. The 18 was more so on the line of a 20. And then the 22 was more so like a 18. So it's like the longer you buy it, the shorter the hair gets. The shorter you get it, the longer it comes. So go figure. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up. And then I'm going to curl the front of it. Like I said, these pieces here, those are the, and you can kind of tell it has a little curl in it. But those are the pieces that I use the rollers for, so that I can curl it and then kind of blend it in. I didn't want just to have the braid straight at the front of, you know, the frontal. I wanted to kind of be able to blend it in with the hair, if that makes any sense. So we're going to make it work, child, because one thing about it, I don't care what nobody else is talking about up in about my head, honey. So if it look good to me, I'm good with it. So I still have to do something about this, because that's just ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning.